I'm Adam Beasley, and this is your Miami Herald Dolphins report. It's been 9 whole months since the Dolphins last played the Patriots. It's also been 9 whole months since their last win. They're hoping to continue that streak, I guess, both with a win against the Patriots and to start their season on September 7th. All the waiting is over now. All the OTAs, the draft, free agency, combine, all of it, training camp, mini camp, whatever you want to say, has all been building up to this date, Sunday, September 7th. Dolphins open at home against the Patriots. The game is an essential sellout. It'll be packed at Sun Life Stadium, and they expect a good game. Vegas, not so much. The Dolphins are a 5-point underdog. They're the biggest home underdog in football this week. I think that's a little surprising. I think the Dolphins are a much more talented team than they were last year. They're a better coached team than they were last year, and I think they're in a better position this year going forward to make the playoffs than they have been in a long time. It has to happen. I mean, this is a do-or-die year for this organization. Joe Philbin's career may depend on whether or not they get to the playoffs. Certainly 9 wins, you'd have to think at the very minimum, to continue as the Dolphins coach. He's assembled a very strong roster. The offense is obviously under Bill Lazor, his first year as an NFL coordinator. Should be versatile, should be multiple, different formations, different route combinations. Mike Wallace is a guy, if you're a fantasy owner, you should love him. I think he's in store for a huge year, but maybe not this week. He's going to have Darrelle Revis probably chasing around the field. The Patriots haven't gone and said we're going to definitively have a one-on-one matchup with Revis or any player, and if you think of any player, it would be Mike Wallace. But my gut says at the very least you're going to see some, if not a lot, of the two of them paired up. Might be bad news for Mike. Last year he was excited about Joe Hayden in the opener, the Browns shutdown corner, and he didn't have a huge game, wasn't happy even though the Dolphins won. This could be the same situation, so you're going to need to see production out of other guys. Brian Hartline's got to show up. Brandon Gibson, who's in his first game back since patellar tendon tear back in October of last year, he's got to show up. Noshawn Moreno's got to run the football. Charles Clay's got to catch touchdowns. This team all has to work together to score enough points because, let's be honest, the Patriots are going to score on their end. The Dolphins' defense is good. I think they have a good core, but you're not going to shut down this team completely. Gronkowski says he's going to play. Rob Gronkowski, the big, burly, explosive tight end, he's going to play. And he's going to be a tough cover. I think the Dolphins do it by committee. You're going to see a lot of Koamisi. You're going to see a lot of Donnell Ellerbe. You're going to see a lot of Louis Delmas, Jimmy Wilson. They're going to try to jam the line, be physical with them. The Patriots don't sound like they're going to use them in everyday down situations. They're probably more of a red zone, third down type of deal. The Dolphins need to limit his exposure. They need to keep him under wraps because he's a guy that can absolutely kill you. Should be a fun one. As I said, it's going to be a packed house at Sun Life. 2014 season opener. Everyone's got some excitement around here. Is this the year? Is this the year the streak ends? They finally get back to the playoffs. It could start on Sunday.